Okay, for the D tier, we have a couple of new bloodlines here. Not really new, but we have a couple of bloodlines that I want to talk about here. The first one being Xeno Dokai. Now, Xeno Dokai used to be super meta back in the day. Before, you could just easily kill bosses with the Q spec, but now it's kind of been nerfed, and now you're really going to want to use Shadow. Really, Xeno Dokai is just no longer used that much. We've got another one here, Renshiki. Now, Renshiki does have a good second form for dungeon, so I would only pick that one up if you want to do dungeon, because it does have a pretty solid mode for dungeon. I think it's the golem mode or something like that, so pretty solid mode for that. We've got Iron Sand, which is honestly a pretty good one. It has a couple moves for boss killing, which is pretty good. We've got Web. Now, Web's honestly a pretty decent one because it does have a good travel move, but other than one good travel move, it's not really that good. So if you want a decent travel move, I would get that one. We've got Bolt. Now, Bolt, I think, has one decent move. It has like a good stun. So if you want stuns, I would go for this one because it has a decent stun. We got Boramaki. We got Naruto Bloodline, which is decent, not really that good anymore. Got Clay, which is awful. Explosion, and then we got the Emerald, which isn't really that good. So that's gonna wrap it up for the D tier. Let's go into the C tier. So the C tier, we have a couple of good ones here. We have Tengoku, or just Tensagon, or if that's how you say it, but I think it's Tengoku, but the blue one to be exact. So basically this has really good damaging moves, but the problem with this bloodline is that it takes way too much chi, but still it's one of the highest damaging bloodlines in the entire game. But like I said, because of that chakra requirement, it's going to go into the C tier. Blood's also kind of a really good one as well that a lot of people don't really use. It's got a couple of good stuns that are really good for PvP, but a lot of people don't really use this bloodline anymore, but I still think it has some good potential. Let's see here, we got Mecha Spirit, which is a decent one. We've got Sengoku, which is honestly a decent bloodline. Not the best, but pretty good. So that's going to be it for the C tier. Let's go into the B tier. So the B tier is looking pretty interesting. We've got, let's see, we got Naramaki, we got Ghost Kirashi, we got Dio Senko. Let's see, we got Benkai Kuma. Now, a lot of these bloodlines, like Shindai Rengoku, I would recommend picking up Shindai Rengoku only because for beginners, Shindai Rengoku is really, really good. The mode requirement is level 50 when I did my Noob to Pro. It was only a level 50 requirement to unlock, and it's a really good move, especially early game. It'll easily get you to a level 1000, so definitely, even for boss killing as well, this is a really good bloodline to get. I definitely recommend it. So we got Rengoku as well, I forgot Renegon, if that's this. I don't really remember these names, but Renegon's pretty good. I definitely recommend picking that one up. It's a really good bloodline. Then we got Dio Senko. Like I said, Dio Senko has a really good time stop ability and has some really good combat moves. So that's going to be it for the B tier. Let's go into the A tier. So the A tier is looking pretty interesting here. We have quite a few bloodlines I want to talk about, so let's go with the first one, which is going to be Shadow. Now, Shadow is only here because it's got one really good move for boss killing, so really not good for PvP, not really good for regular green coral missions, but since it's such meta for boss killing, I put in the A tier. So you're definitely going to want to pick this one up if you're wanting to do some good boss killing. So other ones we've got here, Jokai, which is really good, Ashen Storm, which is another good one. Let's see, we got a couple others that are really good here. We got Pika, which is has a really good travel move. Probably one of the best travel moves in the entire game, Pika Senko. So I definitely recommend picking that one up if you want a really good travel move. Like that one compared to Web. Web is like the third, fourth best travel move. But Dio Senko and Pika is really, really good. Definitely picking that one up. But that's going to be it for the A tier. Let's go into the final tier. This is going to be S tier. So we've got, of course, the #1 bloodline in the entire game, which is going to be the Rel bloodline. So obviously this is a one-shot bloodline and drops Eve Rel coins as well. So this is a super meta one, but of course it's near impossible to get. So it's going to be a difficult one to get, but it's definitely worth it. The next one we have here, which is the second best bloodline in the entire game. Then the third one, which might be a bit of a surprise, but this one is really used. Jokai is really used in PvP because of a couple of moves that really makes it a good bloodline. So the other ones we got are really good. Yeah, so that is going to be the entire tier list, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.